Oaken Tower has officially overtaken Backpack Battles for views for at least one day. So, I have to change my channel name from LTG Backpack Battles to LTG Oaken Tower. Now, but I should change the channel name away from Backpack Battles to like something generic at some point. Every build is fun to watch when it breaks the game. I'm trying to remember, did this one kind of break the game? Prismatic Sword? Not really. Kind of a little bit. Breaking the game is fun. If you build the same kind of build every time, it gets a bit boring, agreed. Never see something different. Insane builds like Potion Bomb Lightsaber. How does Potion Bomb and Lightsaber work? I could almost see Potion Bomb Darksaber. I'm trying to think. You could get regen to feed the lightsaber. Lightsaber, in general, I think it's good if you have other things applying blind, but it itself, it's a strong item. I think it's good with the light Goobert, but that means you need 2 lightsabers. I don't know how Potion Bomb works with lightsaber. Could also use the other subclasses when you do a build. Could. So I'm going to go back to random, because these were the comments I got, and I like them. And I like that you have a capybara as your name. All right, what are we doing? Steam. Clicking. Just played some Oaken Tower. Overthinking Oaken Tower is interesting to me. I like doing it, but it's kind of like me overthinking my thoughts when I'm playing Backpack Battles, but I'm playing against gold. Because I'm not that great at that game, so I'm still figuring things out. If I overthink Backpack Battles too much at gold, whatever thoughts I have may not apply to like Grandmaster, because I'm not at Grandmaster. I can't play at that level, so obviously my thoughts are not at that level. All right, we're doing random. That's a whole different game. This is the game we're playing today. We are Reaper. Reaper with a spear. Spear is a dead end, but it does some damage. What about mana? What do you do with lots of mana as Reaper? So Cauldron kind of comes to mind, but Cauldron generates mana, not uses it. Oh, Staff of Unhealing. Yeah, but that's so far away. Staff of Unhealing could be good, though. Now my mind keeps going to Potion Bomb Lightsaber. Is there a Potion Bomb Lightsaber build? There could be. Do I just not know what it is? That's entirely possible. Is it yet to be discovered and amazing? Again, possible. Things worth noting. If I could turn this into a poison spear, which I absolutely would, but it's hard to find the poison potion because it's epic. And it costs 7 gold. But if I could, it likes to see nature items. So this has a little bit more value. This has a little bit more value. This has a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Chances of seeing an epic, 0%. So we're not going to see one if we roll right now. Next turn, I think it goes to 1%. This is rough, but at least they didn't put the bow in the bag. Still rough. Got him. Spear stays winning. Broom. Broom on sale. Stuff for potions. On sale. Pig is weird. I'm going to say no pig. Crook. Crook is good because I'm not playing as Berserker, so we need a different way to negate cold. And it does damage. Early game. It's not great with Spear, because it takes up a lot of space. Spear wants a lot of empty space, and it takes up space itself. We have a 1% chance of an epic. Also, we got that broom to balance pretty well. I feel like when you flip a bottle... Okay. Good talk. Wonder if it has more weight on its base. Like, would they have programmed that in? They must have programmed in something, or it just has a weird collision box. Maybe that's it. Like, if I turn you like this and drop you, will you turn Not really. So no, it seems like there is no, like, hidden weight. Okay, we're not overthinking every stupid little thing that doesn't do anything. But I am. Let's roll. I was thinking about the pan briefly. I do think the shell has a little bit of benefit. This is probably good. I do have a whetstone for that sword. So this is weird. This does go well with lightsaber. Does it go well with darksaber? Items. Which ones use buffs? So this one uses buffs. Does darksaber? I think it uses mana. Depends. I mean, it does go well with the unhealing, which is one of the things I was considering. I don't think this leads to much unless I'm just going to do a vamp build, which I could do. So the vamp build would be, we can right-click this, which is amazing. We can right-click this, which is amazing. If I was going to do Nocturnal Locklifter, then what? Huh. There's also that dagger. The dagger could work with this sword as well. There's a lot of things that can work with a lot of things. I've not thought about Reaper enough, but I know Reaper is currently strong. If I was switching to Broom, Sand would be good. I don't know that I am switching to Broom. I'm really tempted to sell this, sell stone, make this into this. Why? Because what I'm currently doing doesn't lead to much. I don't know that the sword leads to much either, but it feels like it leads to a little bit more, and it is good in the storage coffin. It's a quick little activator that creates poison. It would mean that I'm making use of my stamina more, converting stamina into damage. If I'm just sitting with the stamina bar full, then I could be converting some of that stamina into damage. It's just that I might be converting it inefficiently if I'm putting a bunch of my stamina into this weapon when I should be putting it into this weapon. Slime Time is pretty amazing. Thornburst is good. Thornburst works well with that dagger. Maybe I go dagger build. Right now, I don't have a plan in mind. Oh, Slime Time is so good with Snake. Wait, do we just go Slime Time, Snake, win the game? Slime Time, Snake, win the game. So Snake wants 5 pets. And then it just gives you a bunch of luck and HP, which is kind of amazing. And then you get Rapier, which is one of the strongest items in the game. It's so boring, and it just wins. Okay. Let's just take the free wins. Why? Because I'm boring, and it's free, and why wouldn't I take free? Free is kind of amazing. This one goes on to this. These go off when this goes off. This is good for finding the rapier. Do I really want it? No, but we're strong, so I'm fine. Could actually take the shell. I don't need the shell because I have the gooblings. Start the battle. That shell, this one is worth 5 HP. With 2 of them, they're worth 16 HP. So adding the second one adds so much extra value. 2 shells is an optimal number of shells. Plus, they can build into Shelly, which is another pet, but so is Toad. Toad is not that good right now, but it's amazing on round 8, and it's amazing if I find a rapier. Which, oh, and I could make into the stupid poison toad that nobody wants. Why? Because the poison toad doesn't give luck, which is the whole thing that makes Toad good. Options. Goobert is pretty good. Goobert's expensive. Steel Goobert is not very good. Toad is pretty good. Later. Not very good right now. Oh, I already have Energy Amulet too, so any luck I get. Wait, with Energy Amulet, do I even need Toad? I have 5 hearts. It's round 4. I think the big question is just, do I build for Trying to win round 4 or for trying to win round 8? Because this is to win round 8. Both of these would really win round 8. This could help me win right now, but not by much. I think it's Toad and Roll. Toad and Roll. Wooden Sword doesn't help. Box of Riches can help, and it's economy, which is pretty good, especially if I'm kind of ahead. And I'm kind of ahead. Pig is also economy. Normally, I would be thinking about deck of cards right now. Oh, I still could. Chonk is good. Snake with Chonk. Do you even need the Chonk? I don't know. It's stun, it's heat, it's really good if you have the heat so that it can stun. I want the heat anyways. I'm going to say no to cards. I thought about it. I think I'm already strong enough. We already invested in Toad. We've got 2 other pets. And I've got the yellow amulet. I think it's just all in on speeding up Rapier. Finding the 2 other pets. And we're winning right now. Was that me or them that honked? That had to have been them with the hammer. That was them. Good. Hammer just uses big chunks of stamina. I think hammer's an interesting weapon. When do I switch? Not now. Strong mana potion's pretty cool. Strong mana potion. 9 mana, 25 max health. At one point, I was thinking unhealing. Could get rid of a bunch of my junk with this. Problem is, my junk isn't currently junk. Could switch to whip. Whip's not bad. I don't really want it, but it's not that bad. Huh. Get rid of my junk. I mean, I'm always taking this. It's just which junk do I get rid of? I don't know the answer. Yellow gem goes in the rapier. Spear is what's getting me wins right now. I feel like I can't give up spear. Could give up mushroom. Could give up this. Could give up shell. Could give up this. Alright, my bags are not set up well. Let's figure out the bags. So, we want Toad up here. Box of Riches I would like to keep. Shell can go. Regen can go. Keep the customer card. This one goes right here. I did like speeding up this mushroom. Could I still do that? If I move this over, move this over, move this over. Customer card wants to stay. This sword wants to stay, or to go. Sword wants to... Ooh, and now slime time's in the bag, which is actually ideal. That's a start of battle in the bag, which is ideal. I would like to get rid of this. Crap. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the star. Why not? Because we could still find a unique. Do I need this purple crystal? Nope. If I was getting rid of the spear, I could just buy the whip. Spear's not even good, especially I'm not giving it stars. Why am I not giving it stars? All I had to do was put this bag in front of it. My bad. Luckily, they didn't have armor, so it did not matter. I mean, they had the smallest amount from garlic. 1 star would have been nice. Crap. I have not yet committed. This is like the biggest vampire item in the game. One of them. It's really good. I don't have any vampire synergies. I already started building towards snake synergies. I think I'm going to say this yellow amulet is just enough to make me feel like I should not pivot to Blood Harvester. Could you do Blood Harvester Snake? Technically, yes. Practically, no. This is a 2.7 second cooldown. If I had mana, it might be good. Maybe we find mana. So an argument in favor of this is I did just get a pineapple. And I do have a ruby. Those two both like vampire builds. think the answer is no. How much do I care about space? Snake wants a good amount of space because if I can, I would like it to add a Goobert now. This shell, this banana, this pig. Spikes are interesting. Spikes are interesting. We're selling everything to buy this sword. That sword does have a good number of gem slots. I think I'm getting rid of this red. There is another toad. I would like that toad. There is a pineapple. I would like that pineapple. The gooblings. The gooblings are pets. This one wants start of battles. I don't even think this sword was that good for the amount of money, but it can carry me until I see a whetstone or a rapier. It's good enough. Sometimes good enough is enough. What about the pig? What about it? Ideally, this pig would like to see 2 start of battles. I don't have 2 start of battles. That simplifies things. Start the battle. Does Ripsaw win? Ripsaw is like equivalent to Pandemonium, maybe a little bit better. They're drinking stamina a little bit, but not. They have 2 bananas, so they're not actually drinking that much stamina, and they have good heals. Crap. I have good heals. They had a lot of poison. The thing that I neglect. This is good for Snake. It's good for this box. It's good for Slime Time. It's good for Rapier. I don't have Rapier. It's good. It's good for sales. Prismatic Orb is just expensive. I have so much money invested into this Rapier that I don't own. Yeah, but I'm going to own it. Someday. Rapier will be mine. What about upgrading this? How do I handle debuffs? Not well. The blue doesn't do much. I would do that. It wants to see a bunch of rare items. Not rare, but godly, unique, legendary, I think. If it's legendary, then that's not bad. Legendary. Okay. I should be able to do that. This is legendary. This is legendary. This is legendary. This is unique. This is rare. Steel Goobert with rocks. Decent activators. Not amazing, but decent. My spikes do more damage than your spikes. Spike Amulet is what made Pineapple good. Half of my damage come from spikes? Yeah, it might have. Let's see. Not quite half of my damage, but a decent amount. 76 versus 103. Basically all came from just this amulet. Not entirely, but the stones would not be hitting into my spikes if it wasn't for the amulet. And they do more against melee, and it gives you the spikes. It's just good. This one makes spikes viable. Without it, they're not too viable. This just takes up a lot of space. Okay. Space. Potions. What about potions? For what purpose? So we have a bunch of luck. I really want to roll. You need to be in when we roll. Wait, didn't I mean to make a box of prosperity? I almost certainly did. This one. You can obtain +1 treasure item. Chance to find treasure items plus 30%. We currently have 0. I do want space. I'm going to roll. I do want Goobert. I do want Dragon Egg. Which one do I want more? Kind of lean towards Dragon Egg. I don't have a thing to do with Goobert yet. I would like lightsaber Goobert. I would like chili Goobert. I can't get that. I would like... Would I like cupcake? Probably not. Maybe? Oh, would I actually take broccoli Goobert here? How come you don't show me the broccoli Goobert? Explain yourself. Show me broccoli Goobert. It's real. It exists. Recipes. I know I'm not adventurer, but it still exists. It's real. It is. Reset. Broccoli. Feel like I found a bug. You are Goobert plus broccoli. Show me. 3 luck. If you have at least 5, then gain regen instead. The 3 luck is kind of wild for Rapier. That is so weird to me that it does not show that. Maybe it doesn't show you adventurer recipes. I'm trying to think what another adventurer recipe is. The lucky pig. It shows the adventurer recipe. Explain yourself. Everybody hates broccoli Goobert. Okay. If I click this, you show broccoli. All right. Do I want what? Kind of want the Goobert. It's just so much space. What about pineapple? Pineapple's weird. The answer is no. Do I want to rearrange? So this one is a 2.2 second activator. All right, I'm going to take some time, rearrange, see how either the Goobert or the dragon would fit in. I don't technically need the pig. We're going to get +4 space from this. Star's easy to position. This is not that bad to position. I think we're going to see in a second. All right. I just got distracted and took a very long break. So I think I decided I like the egg more than the Goobert. Mostly because I don't have the thing to combine with the Goobert. It takes a lot of space, cares about positioning, Snake cares about positioning, Toads care about positioning, everybody cares about positioning. I want to be able to get the cat to touch the box of riches. It's just easiest to do with this egg. I could have done it with Goobert, like being up here. Slime time could have gone right here. I thought about it. I considered it. I just like Ruby Egg a lot. I kind of want this. Why? I don't know. I just do. Do it because if I hit an Amulet of the Wild or Amulet of Energy, it could be amazing. It's kind of overkill. But overkill is my favorite kind of kill. Joshua Julius. Yes, that person. Look at all my HP. Look at all my spikes. Spikes are also really good with lots of HP. Just because you're a giant, like, wall of hit points, but you're a giant spiked wall of hit points, so they have to attack into your spikes. In general, this is just decent. Cat. We got extra space. This would like to go where it can see the dragon egg and this, or like anything else, including this star. Cool. These gems are not that important. I do not need another pet. This one. Do I ever sacrifice Little Chestnut because it's on sale? Little Chestnut, you exist just to be sacrificed. Oh no. Now I get to blow up enemies. The problem is I want that bag. Why is that a problem? Kind of want the green gem to go into armor, but I don't have armor. But I can find armor. Okay. We want a good sacrifice using this, except I want most of my items, but not all of them. Lil Chestnut wants to see some value, but it's not that important to me. Game is weird. Toad. Toad wants to stay. Cat. Cat is kind of happy. This thing, I haven't even considered this thing. I probably should. Can put it right there. Could it be better? Probably. Green gem. Could take the green gem in place of what? I don't know. I'm just going to start the battle because this wins against most opponents. Ukulele. Ooh, wait a second. Do they gain a bunch of empower? Dan Gosling. That name is friends with Northern Lion, I believe. I don't know if it's actually him playing or if it would be a fan of his. He is destroying me, though. He is destroying me. Good amount of healing. I like the Amulet of Wild on the Shelly a lot. I don't know how I feel about Thornbloom lately. It is good with Ukulele. I don't know. They have a lot of healing. Okay, what are we trying to do? Not this junk. Things that I would be trying to do. I could make the Goobling into a Goobert. It just isn't that important. Buy the Holy Light is a weird one. Fortuna's Kiss is kind of good. It's always just more stats, but we could pretend like it's something else. That reminds me, I actually could have taken the other version of more stats because of the max health. We're always just taking this. This one is good because we have a lot of max HP, so it benefits from both sides of this, where it normally only benefits from one side, or one of the two things that it does. I don't really need more luck. Reducing opponent max HP would be good. This one's pretty good. Slow at first, but then you go super speed, which is really good with this, it's really good with this, and it would be really good with the Rapier. It's hitting a lot of things. I would like it to hit this weapon. Mana Potion does not do much. Mana does not do much. Bird does a little bit. Bird is also a pet. Huh. Alright, what we really want to see, I would like to buy this, but I really want to see the Rapier. I have plenty of stuff to sell. Do I want to take this out? No. We're good. Puzzle bags would be nice once I find the Rapier. In order to find it, how do I maximize my chances? Just roll. Just roll. It's only round 10. Ooh. If I ever find this Rapier, that bag goes pretty crazy. Bird is really good right now. Is Bird really good? I mean, it's kind of good. Kind of good is a lot like really good. Alright, to buy this bag doesn't even do anything for me, but it could do amazing things. It makes it so that we have unlimited luck, basically. Do it. Could get rid of the Goobling. Goobling's a decent amount of healing. Is it decent good enough? Maybe. So I want this just for whenever I find the Rapier. God, I wish I had something else that used buffs so that I could gain the benefit from all of these amulets of energy and this bag. I kind of want to speed up other things with this, but this is such a good spot. That is really good. It's hitting the bird, it's hitting the dragon. The only thing is you do want the bird to go fast early. Huh. Getting another star on this is worth it. Let's do that. What about a 4th star? 4th star would be nice to get a 4th star. Oh, I'm not making the gem box happy. I should do that. Alright, let's go do that. And I'm supposed to... We are combining up to make another gem box. Could I get to 40 value? 40 value is tough. Maybe. So this bird is weird. Put the cat back. Snake is still happy. We're trying to make this one happy. That is part of the game plan. This one, that one. The gem box is not happy yet. The gem box is almost happy. The gem box is not happy. Alright, in order to make the gem box happy, I kind of want to switch up everything, but I kind of don't. Don't be lazy. But I kind of want to be lazy. This... I have another unique right there. I have a godly right there. What is it that I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get everything lit up. This bird would like to hit that sword. Huh. Yeah, but hitting the snake's pretty good. Is it? So the thing that I'm missing is this gem box is not lit up. Is there a place I can move the gem box? There definitely should be. There definitely should be. If I move this over. I don't really benefit from the toads too much. If I could easily hit the sword, could say forget that goobling, hit the sword and the snake because those are the ones that are actually important to me. Forget the goobling. Then this bag could easily go right here. How does that help me? Then that can go there, then that can go there, then snake comes back. Snake is supposed to be like this. This one is gonna be a pain. This one wanted to go right here because these are the two items I care about the most. This one wants to go right here. You are a pain. Slime time is here. Oh, right, that was the plan. Okay, so slime time is here. We have 2 in here. This has 4. Next up would be trying to get this to be worth 40. Technically, I could do it. Right now, the bird is not hitting the sword. I would like the bird to hit the sword. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 40, but I do at least want to get the cat to do what? To touch this gem box. That one. So you're worth 27. The bird is hitting the sword. The pig. What is the pig doing? It's hanging out. The goobling. Goobling is not that important. Good enough? Good enough for me. We are looking for Rapier, above all else. This is a very tanky build, with a good amount of poison. So far they're poisoning themselves, but that's only at the start. The tankiness is the part that scares me. They have 1 shield. I'm honking. So speeding up the sword more would not help against shield builds. That is a lot of poison. Okay, a defensive item to put green gems in would be nice. Snowballs would be nice. We can at least think about snowballs. Think about them. Defense would be amazing. Defense is amazing because I just got the rapier. The rapier really wants this to be worth 40 now. We just got another of these. These 2 are good with the dragon because the dragon can make 2 boxes happy. Same is true with snake. Maybe... Let's plan on using snake to make the boxes happy. The rapier is more important, but ideally this toad would go C. I don't even know if it needs to. This needs to be up here. This is all going to be such a mess right now. For a little bit, I wish I had an armor bag to simplify it, but I don't. Alright, we're going to figure it all out. In order to figure it out, do I just leave a hole? Probably. Till we find the armor bag, I'm never taking this trade. I do want the snowballs. Could use the Wolper, but it's not important. This one uses less stamina than this one did. This uses 1.5 per swing. This uses 0.8. So stamina is basically a non-issue. That's not true though, because I only have 6 max. It would be more true if I had more max. Alright, we're trying to make these bags happy. This wants to go right here if possible. This would make that bag happy. This cat, that would give up 2 cat stars. We're really trying to get this to 40. This is always getting sold. It just doesn't do enough. could move the dragon. Moving the dragon helps a lot. So we did take an extra slime. Why does it help? Because now this can go right here. Quit spinning it upside down. This one is worth 5. This amulet is worth more than 5. It's worth 6. You're up to 31. We need an average of like 7 per side, basically. 6 sides. The bird. Bird is pretty good. Bird wants to hit the sword above all else, and it's a pet. I don't want it to take up this spot, though. Well, it could, because the toad can always just move up here. This way, the toad sees the snake, which is amazing. Items gain buffs, heal for 12. The only thing is I don't need the heal at the start, but this one does gain a bunch of buffs right at the start. This is a decent position. This is getting to hit the toad, getting to hit this. This toad is getting to hit this toad. It's a lot of healing. This one. How much are you worth? Customer card is worth like 8? 8 is a lot of value. So this basically gets me there. I say that, but I do still need to add like the pig. And that doesn't make this one happy. Alright, you've got 2 stars. How important is reflecting debuffs when I also have this one that reflects debuffs? Kind of important. Can also cleanse debuffs, or I could cleanse buffs, or we could do both. Red gem does not do much. Blue gem does not do much. Blue gem I might not even want. Snowballs do quite a bit. Blueberry does not do much. Technically, blueberry can get me luck, but I already have 75% luck refund. So with 75% refund and a ton of luck right at the start of battle, and with toads, I think we have unlimited luck. I wonder if that means that I want oil lamp for a change. Just for the heat? Maybe not just for the heat, but in large part for the heat. Weird. I want the bird to hit more. Could switch bird and dragon, but that makes it hard to make the cat happy. Cat is pretty important. Everything's happy. Start the battle. Wolpertinger. If I was still using Ripsaw, they don't have the Mega Clover. So we just watch our luck go up. 21 goes to 20, goes to 21, 22, 24, 21, 22. Sword does damage. Stamina cost. They did have a shield. If I could find a way to get crits, then we just win the game. How do I get crits? Find the pyro badge, find the whatever it's called orb, and then reach 15 heat. It's a lot of stuff. Could also find ranger badge, but that, well, no, because we have a lot of luck. Ranger badge would actually be amazing. Hey. Healing. Increased healing is good with the toads. It's good with the gooblings. The biggest problem with the increased healing is I don't care about it, and it's a lot to think about. And I don't care about it. Okay, I would trade a green, although if I had armor, green does a little bit. No, it doesn't. Poison doesn't do anything. It did something in that one build because I wasn't killing them. But now, we can just kill them. Could speed up the slime time. But that slime time was making this bag happy. Nah, forget the slime time. I would like one more star on this, which means I would like a little bit more value on the cat. Cat value, 42. If I remove 10 from it, no. No deal. Everybody's pretty happy? Roll. What about Vamp? This weapon hits very quick. Being able to lifesteal a bit is not a bad idea. What about a crown? Vamp is just very expensive. Debuffs don't really scare me with Rapier. Purple is good. Coal's fine. Heat is good as well. we could trade away our best item for a prismatic orb. No deal. Could buy a bag. Again, I think it's no deal. Could buy a shell. Or what? We could get second fancy fencing rapier. It's so stupid, but we actually can scale 2 of them. It's mainly just a thing of stamina. Huh. It's stupid. It makes the build weaker. It is on sale. It's fun. I could also just take pineapple on sale because we have spikes that do more damage and lots of HP. I don't know. I can kind of do whatever I want. Give me the pineapple for now. Pineapple could have increased healing. It could go hang out by the bird. Pineapple. What is it that you would like to do, pineapple? Ideally, I would move this bag, get the pineapple over here. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to put it up here. Forget the bird. What about you? You can hit the pineapple. Good. This is so stupid. Do it. I could just be looking for defensive things instead of trying to take second rapier that just makes me weaker. But second rapier that just makes me weaker is way, way, way more fun. Plus, what if I get 100% buff refunding? Then we could go to the moon for no reason and have so much luck that we do what with it? That was pretty amazing. It's probably honestly better than finding another of these amulets, just because another of those amulets is overkill and we don't need it. Crap. This screws with the toad. I mean, the answer is to put this right here. I just don't want to. Also, 2 rapiers does not work well with the toads unless I set it up so that both toads can see both rapiers, which basically means the rapier wants to be over here, the toad would want to be right here. I don't need to speed up the rapier. It is worth a lot of gold. You're still happy. Okay, if I'm doing a 2 rapier build, is this the way to do it? Probably. Also, the cat is very happy. You're very happy. Pig is not so happy. Gem bags are both happy. This thing wants to go see the snake. So the reason I did that was so that I could easily move this bag here, but we still don't have the puzzle bag figured out. I don't want to solve it. Solve it? Let's do it. I really don't want to. What about repeater? Repeat the start of battle is actually so strong. Oh god, it's stupid. This is like the stupidest build of all time. Why does the game give me amazing things, it feels like sometimes? Repeat start of battle. This one has a start of battle that gives you tons of luck and 5 times 50, 250 HP. That is an amazing one to do start of battle. This one, start of battle, gain 10% max health and your weapons do more damage. Why is the game being nice to me? Okay. It's being nice, but also I have to figure out stupid puzzle bag, which is not so nice. Oh, and this one would like to be in the puzzle bag. I don't think it matters. I think we have so many buffs that I can do whatever I want. Just trying to think if I still want to put this in the poison bag. The answer is yes and no, I don't care. Both. And I would like to be able to get another speed bag for it. So mostly, no, but with a little bit of yes. And that just doesn't fit well. Huh. I think that doesn't fit well is enough of a reason not to do it. So let's do things that fit well and just say I don't care about the poison bag. Does not fit well. Snake. So this has to scoot up so that we know that this is supposed to be toad. We know that you're supposed to be pointing at the snake. We know that these are supposed to be gooblings. What do we know about the bird? Don't know much about this bird. I know the pineapple goes here. I know this wants to see the snake. The bird. Bird could come up here. Bird up here. That's hitting both swords. I don't know that I really want to hit both swords, but let's do it. It's not hitting the pineapple. Could just hit one sword. I think pineapple's better than both swords. Oh, but I want to hit this onto the sword. Wait, I have a second one. Or, I mean, I wanted to hit both of them. I have more space down here. There we go. Heat. Heat. Purple is an activator. Purple is an activator. Do it. Yellow. Yellow is good. I'm going to speed up this one. Repeater, stamina. We still have 5 rounds left. Or 6 rounds. We still have a bunch of rounds, is what I'm getting at. What about making this pig happier? I don't know. Seems solid. Go move this. Go move this. Start the battle. Win the game. So we're paying attention to luck, but stamina is the main thing that I want to watch, especially if they had a shield. With the shield, having 2 swords means that I really should just, like, drain my stamina, which is kind of a problem. 1.2. So I'm at 1.9 stamina per second. Wolpertinger would be amazing. It would fit right here. It would be touching 2 other pets. What would it be printing? It would be printing luck. Ooh, at some point, what if it started printing spikes? Damage per second, 63.3. Repeater is amazing. Wolpertinger was the thing that I just said that I could do. That kind of makes this less necessary, but only kind of. Base stamina regen for each buff you have. Do it. Oh, but you mess with my stupid toad. I don't want to do this. So the problem is now I need to slide everything down. Luckily, I don't care about this bag. So this bag could just go right here. But then you don't get to touch as many pets. Also, this screws up everything. God, that really screws up everything. Getting the armor bag helps. Does it help enough? I'm gonna say yes. Oh, I already had it. Okay, so this one is a pain. The square bag is a total pain. Square bag wants to go like right here. It does. Do I have enough armor bags for that? I don't think that I do. Huh. This is gonna be a total hassle. Do not combine those. That one goes there, that one goes there. That still didn't solve the square bag problem. To solve the square bag problem, all of this is so that I can put 2 toads that still see both of these. Wait, how is that supposed to fit Wolper? I thought I had solved this. I did not solve that. That doesn't solve it at all. Oh, because this toad goes up here. That solves it. Okay, so I do need this one down here, though, and then square bag up here. Then this one here. That one there. This one here. That solves it. Wolper here. Wolper would like to see more pets. Why? Because you print more. Oh, you print more of the buffs that I have the least of, not the most of. Shows how much I actually build that item. I don't know what these things do. Okay. Pineapple. Pineapple is a pain. That one. This one. Snowball. Bird. Bird is hitting the wrong sword. I hate the bird. Might just get rid of the bird. Or just not have it hit swords. Crap. If I put it up here. The problem is, I would need to redo this gem bag. How much do I care about that gem bag? This is a pretty good spot, except it's causing me stamina problems, but I can buy the stamina potion, which kind of solves stamina problems. That's pretty good. I could just put this on Wolper. Putting it on Wolper gives me 3 buffs of the ones that I have the least of, which is not that valuable, but all Snake does is inflict 2.2 poison, so maybe it's just better to put it on Wolper. Never mind. I'm gonna take the buffs. Full build? No. God, I want that repeater. I could sell 2 gems. Repeater is just fun. How does it help with my stamina? It doesn't. Doesn't matter though, it's so good. I don't need this red, it doesn't do anything. I'm not even using this healing bag. Not really using slime time, but that's okay. Slime time is a star for this, speeds up the gooblings, which is a tiny bit of healing. Do I need that star? Kind of. No, because I'm about to buy repeater. Oh, but I have stamina problems. I don't need pig. Pig's gone. This one. Alright, so this one wants to see that, wants to see this, wants to see this. That can move right there. Everything is sparkly. Cat is still happy. This is still happy. Everybody is happy. 4 start of battles. Potion would be nice. Start the battle, win the game. That is a lot of heat. Scary build. Luckily, this is facing nothing. There's a lot of heat and a lot of healing. And they had Phoenix. It's fine. I have damage. I was going to say as long as you don't have a shield. They did have a shield, but we did 70.4 per second, which is pretty decent. Anytime you're doing like over 40 or 50 per second and you have a little bit of defense mixed in, it's not bad. Ideally, you get to like 100 damage per second and blow people up, but that's tough to do. What do I want to check? I wanted to check my stamina. So putting in that second sword really does limit the potential of the main sword. The main sword is going super speed. It does use a good amount of stamina. Damage dealt. That shield. I don't think the shield is included in that graph. There are definitely shield builds that could screw me up. Okay, lightsaber potion. How do we pivot? No. Ah, this is such a good setup. Second stamina potion probably wins me the game. Yellow being out here is pretty strong. Purples are alright. I would combine purples. Do it. Do I take the armor potion? No. What about that coal? What about a glove? What about trading a toad for a shovel? It's just snowballs. It's really boring, but that's the answer. Snowballs. Start the battle. Wait, I could buy this. Sell it back? Buy it. It's more buffs, which helps Wolpertinger go faster. Wolpertinger, what is your cooldown? 4.07. Because of this thing, puzzle badge, 2.43. Super speed Wolper. To get me regen and vamp and empower and all the things that I don't have. This is a strong build. This is like a stupidly strong build. They have a little bit of anti-max HP, they have false life, and they have blood manipulation. I'm kind of surprised they went down as easy as they did. They are max HP gaining, so the snowballs do hard counter them. Still. Also, the chances that my repeater is useful... No, it is useful. That's why I have so much HP, is because of repeater. Repeater goes off. We have... Look at that. We gain 20 more luck, 24 health from the toad, max health, more max health. All of the things. We gain 175 max health, 46 max health. The snowballs inflict, but it gets resisted. Fancy fencing rapiers. Not doing that much damage. They have a ton of damage reduction. 55% damage reduction. I'm amazed how well that fight went. I thought that that would be a strong opponent. I would expect to win it, but not by that much. Could switch the yellow for a potion, upgrade the potion, but it's actually kind of good. Huh. Stamina is one of my only concerns. The problem is yellow is also good. Gem box on round 16. Buy it. We're looking for yellows. Greens would be okay if I had armor. And we don't care about poison. Take that. Bad trade. Oil lamp. This is one of the few times when I think oil lamp is actually good. Weird. Is it better than pineapple? Probably. It's heat. I don't know. Pineapple's pretty good too. Pineapple could replace junk that I don't care about. Speaking of junk that I don't care about, green. That one. For what? For 100% buff refunds because, I don't know, because it's stupid and fun. What about trading a goobling? No. For a blue so that I could pierce through armor with only one of the two rapiers. And only like 40% of the time. No deal. We want this amulet. I don't need this. I don't need this. This amulet. For what? I don't actually want this amulet. But I thought I wanted this amulet. I didn't know what it was. I'd rather have this purple. For what? Just to have it. I don't need the gem box. It's fine. I don't want to turn it into the other box because I'm lazy and I don't want to reposition it. Kind of want to upgrade this purple. But that means that I have to figure out all of the positioning. What positioning? That can go there. This can go here. This can go here. We don't care about the poison bag. Still have cheap rerolls. Red gem. Maybe I should have taken out the gem box? No, I was looking for yellow gems. Look for a yellow gem. No yellow gem. You would trade. For 2 luck. No, I don't need luck. What about that pineapple? 3rd pineapple with 2 spike amulets is actually good. It's only 4 cost. I don't need the box of riches. I was looking for yellows. I didn't find them. Purple does a little bit. Coals. Huh. Now I have to figure out how to fit things once again. So this only wants to see legendary or better, so technically that does work. I have 1 space open. This is happy. Everybody's happy. 3 pineapples. Start the battle. What is the bird doing? Who knows? Bird's doing bird things. Double. Piggy of riches. Prismatic with ukulele. They could blow me up. They could blow me up. All it takes is 1 big hit with that sword. This sword. They have a ton of lifesteal too. And they can pierce through armor, which doesn't really help against me. They have a lot of spikes. They have a lot of amp. They had a good amount of regen. Where's their empower? Where is your empower? Logbook. Empower. Where's your empower? You need empower with this. If you have at least 5 empower, decreases cooldown to 2 and stamina use to 2. 5 empower is more important than all of these speed bags, more important than... Sewing case is okay. Sewing case is actually really good with this. This is good. This is good. Just need the empower. How do you get it? Using these. These plus this would get you like halfway there. And then a heart container. Get rid of these piggies of riches. Do whatever you gotta do. But you gotta get there. I don't need this. 100% buff refunding from this one sword. The other sword still uses, but that's okay. The answer is also this health potion, but I don't need that as much. So now I could speed up the second sword just to drink through the potions quicker. Good. I think third pineapple might be leaving now. It's just too much space. But is that true? Could speed up dragon. The star keeps me from drinking stamina. These are really just here in case of a shield build. As much as I don't like building around shield builds, it's fine. This one. I don't want to figure that one out. That one would be good for speeding up this sword, but I'm not going to do that. It would be good for speeding up the dragon, but I don't even want to do that. I could do it. Seems like a hassle. Do I want hassle in my life? Mostly no. I could use the space, though. I could do it just for the +1 space. But what am I doing with the space? With +1 space, could I get this back into the world? I mean, I could do it even without that. The answer is kind of yes. Okay, so, do I ever get rid of this star just so that I drink through these quicker? I might. Get rid of the star, get rid of the red, put in a purple? Purple doesn't even do much. And I have to sell one bag anyways, wait. Increase duration. I don't have anything that cares about duration. Normally, I would have a cap by now. God, I really want to speed up something that cares about this. Even just Wolper. Right here would be amazing. How lazy am I? Super lazy. Don't want to do it. Right here would be decent. I really don't want to do this. Alright, do we do it? I don't want to. So I need to take out one of these armor bags. I'm trying to think how I get the space to line up the way that I would like. It doesn't really help, but it gets me closer to it helping. Ideally, I would be speeding up the sword, but I'm not going that hard. Alright, what we're trying to do is get this one over to here. Yeah, but that screws up the square bag. Screwing up a square bag is no deal. Instead of that, I'm going to try and speed up 2 pineapples, I think. Does that make sense? Almost. No, because this still screws up square... No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's try and do this. So I'm going to move this one right here. I'm going to move square right here. We're going to move this right here. We're going to move this right here. Pineapple is supposed to go here. That makes this happy. Pineapple is supposed to go here. Now we just have this pineapple, this bird, and 2 potions. I feel like the pineapple is not going to... It does fit. Never mind. Armor bag. I felt like these things mattered, but now I don't remember why they matter or where they want to go. Cat is happy. More cats would have been nice. Everybody is happy. Start the battle. 3rd rapier. Wait. 3rd rapier. So you could put another one along the bottom, drink through the potions, use up your luck, blow up the enemy. Right now, this destroys enemies. We know that. This helps with stamina. This destroys enemies. Buying a 3rd rapier would be stupid. It would be stupid. 3rd rapier. Do Now that we made the decision to buy third Rapier, why did I make that decision? So that I can drink through my potions so that they're not a waste of money, so that we blow up enemies. Anything to consider? Nope. There is nothing to think about. The only thing to think about is where I want to put these. I don't know. It was a lot easier when there was a Wolpertinger here. Could put them on the Whelp, but I guess they're good here. This one gives luck and mana. Those just don't matter much. In theory, the luck mattered. Wait, there's a third stamina potion. There's a third. How did I not pay attention to that? All right. Let's assume that we want that third stamina potion. I'm also going to assume I don't want this purple as much as I want that yellow, even though I'm trying to chug through potions. Start the battle. I have 7 max stamina. We can use a large amount of stamina. They have spikes. They have lots of lifesteal. Blow them up before we run out of potions. Do it! So what did I trade? I traded a Wolpertinger to get to do more damage per second, kind of. 112.9. I actually think it was an improvement, as stupid as it is. This toad is the happiest toad of all time. Look at how happy that toad is. The only toad that could be happier is 4 Rapier toad. For 4 Rapier toad, it would have to go up here. This one would have to scoot down. You would end up with a pinwheel, not some other symbol that you're thinking of rapiers. It would fit perfectly. But it would only fit perfectly for 1 toad. It would be kind of fun. It's unnecessary, but it would be fun. Damage per second. Do we get to blow up enemies as long as they don't have shields? This is a really strong build. I don't know what they're doing with the second sword, except that they have plenty of stamina and regen. I don't know if they do have plenty of regen. Also, they're not speeding up this sword much. I think it would be more important to get rid of this one and just speed up this one like crazy. That's a strong build, though. They got to drink both of these. Yeah, that's a happy prismatic orb. 6 vamp on it. Start of battle, 6 vamp. Start of battle, 2 vamp. So the luck gives them even more lifesteal. Having these 3 collars, they don't have luck. So this does not give them, what's it called? Crit chance. And these ones are not getting the extra lifesteal. Why don't they have luck? Because of my bird. Is that why? How much do they get luck? They get 1 luck from this. I don't know how you get luck. You get 1 luck from prismatic because it gives you every buff. You get 1 luck from leather boots, right? I always forget about that. 1 luck from lucky clover. Like, even if I wasn't removing those with the bird, that just isn't enough luck. If we look at my luck, this is how you do luck. Luck. Gained 105, 12 per second. Removed 3. All 3 of your luck. Used 87 luck. Let's go. We just eat up luck and convert it into damage. Wait, I thought that was the last round. I'm so bad at this video game. I don't want to fit in this cat. I don't want to fit in this cat. All right, let's fit in this cat. Cat. Cat, cat, cat. I mean, I can always ditch a pineapple. The pineapples don't actually do much. The problem is fitting this thing in. All right. Cats do have start of battles, as do these. But the start of battle on these is lame. Start of battle on this is amazing. Start of battle on the cat. Wait, cats don't have start of battles. Why did I think that they did? You're worth 31. Pineapple is worth 7. This is worth 8. 39. This is worth a lot of money. It almost fits. That makes both cats happy. Still gets to touch this. This one gets me. Repeat start of battles on this. Do I care about reflecting the debuffs? I could. I don't know. This one. It's fine. The things that I care about most are just the snake and making the cats happy. Cats speed up everything else. There's not even time for these pineapples to do anything. Stamina's good. Except we are trying to drink these. Stamina's counterproductive to our goal. Cleansing. Not necessary. This one. How do I fit you? We give up our stupid pineapples. They were not meant to be. Snowball, you're only worth 40. Crap! It's so easy if I just move this. Bam. Do it. This one wants to fit here. A goobling to make the Wolpertinger that I sold happy. Turns out that's not the strategy. I'm giving up 3 pineapples when I have 2 spike amulets just because they're crappy. Yeah, sounds reasonable. I have no poison resist. Do you give poison resist? What do you do? Nope. I could fit one of these. I don't need that green gem. Green gem can go in there. Cat is still happy. We fit a pineapple. Sell a pineapple. Second bird. Takes up the same amount of space as a pineapple, and in theory, it's crazy. In practice, it's a pain. Another toad. It fits so well right here. I don't need it. It's not a thing of needing, it's a thing of wanting. Okay. Armor bag that I also don't need. Which one do I give up? Coal? Could give up this. So this one, put in here. What am I doing with red gem? What am I doing with that poison? Probably just inflicting poison on myself, but maybe not. We do have a snake. I don't think the poison is a significant factor to my success. I think this could be, except the stupid repeater gets screwed up. And the cats get screwed up. How far off are you? You're pretty far off. Huh. I have these dragon eggs. You are at 34. I would need 7. To get to 7, I would need that cap that I don't have. I feel like this is such a good place for a cat. Alright, put it all back. That goes there, that goes there. Good enough, start the battle, win the game. 88 gold, survive. 1 round, super build. Alright, so they're going to gain a ton of empower. They're going to get a lot of mana very quickly. As soon as they get to 20 mana? 20 mana, but they're going to be popping this orb. They're also going to get this. They have 2 orbs to pop. The orbs are going to give them... Oh, they're going to get to other buffs as soon as they pop it. Yeah, they're going to be getting massive empower. This is a scary build. They are going to pop the orb. Once they do, they need regen or luck. They're almost there with regen. I'm about to die. I'm honking like crazy. This is a wild build. Plus, my build is stupid. We drank through all of our potions. After that, it's all downhill. How long did it take me to drink through all my potions? Not that long. They don't even have a shield. Do they have a fanfare or something that I missed? God, I drank through those so early. Oh no. Oh no. 3rd Rapier was a mistake. So I was really strong right until this point, and then it's all downhill. And I chose to take this yellow out. I chose to sell off my star. I made a lot of decisions regarding stamina that resulted in me drinking these quicker, but they're very questionable if I don't kill. So this is rough for me. This is rough for me. This is rough for me. No shield, though. What is this? Guaranteed dodges 3. First time I've seen that symbol. this 80% damage reduction for a long time. That's brutal because while they're reducing damage by that much, I'm draining through all of my stuff. Brutal build for me. It's fine. Got 4 wins. And I'm guessing this wins like 9 out of 10 in history. And we're platinum. 2 characters into platinum, 1 into diamond. No. Wait, do I have? I thought Berserker. No, it's 99 gold. Never mind. We're about to have 2 characters into platinum, 1 in diamond. History. 3 losses. Surprised I lost this one. Huh. How many times does this win? If I run it 3 times, ooh. I think it should win 3 out of 3. Maybe not, though. Falcon Pop is a weird build. 1 win. I would think 2 wins. I feel like 5-star Snake with Ripsaw is just strong even without even thinking about anything else. It was kind of a Recombob turn, but still, 2 wins. It's a lot of defense, but they don't... Oh, that's a lot of stones. 3 out of 3. Yeah, I think this was kind of an anomaly, that one. This one might be legit. Even that I'm surprised I lost. I'm guessing this wins 3 out of 3 too. Spike Amulet plus Pineapple is good. This is a lot of healing, and this is strong. Like, that's a lot of strong things. A little bit of economy. There's a lot of economy, but there's strong enough stuff that you can justify taking it. This. 9 out of 10 is the goal. That's a strong enemy. With a crown and a cap. Think we're good. Crown goes off. Stamina. Oh, and that shield. I think we're still good. That is a lot of Frost. Frost is actually good for me. Frost is good because they're investing a lot into a strategy that doesn't really hurt me because I have stamina problems. 1 win. The only worry is that they get a big crit. Blind doesn't really affect me. They don't have a blue gem, but I don't have armor. 2 wins. They had Time Dilator, which is weird with that sword. Should be 3 wins. Ooh, wait, double shields. Never mind. Holy honking. 3 wins. That was so much honking. My weapons never get to go off. Oh, it's with shielded and it's with the turtle, so they block for more. They're more likely to block. They did not get this set, at least. God, if they got this set. What were they missing? Armor, helmet, shoes. Oh, they're missing the armor and the shoes. If they could reduce all damage taken by 8, and double the shields, and double the chance of the shields, I don't know if I ever could have punched through this. I think that was 3 wins. 4 wins, but that's a strong vamp build. Very strong. Sadly for them, it takes a few seconds for those vamp gloves to go off, and during that time, I'm killing them. Well, just about killing them. They get a big power surge. Where? Right here? Right here. At 4 seconds, but by 4 seconds, they're already half dead. I'm already still doing well. And now my rapiers are doing damage. What is my damage per second? It's 80, around 80 at that point, but it just goes higher. 100 until I'm out of stamina, but we're starting to drink through potions. 105.6. I forget the number of wins. 5 wins? Something like that. Ooh, Frost build, but I don't have the crook and I don't have boots. Oh, crap. I kind of forgot about Frost, which is weird because Frost has been popular. No, but we don't care because I drink through stamina. But now I might not. Still, when I see Frost plus armor, that's scary. No Amulet of Steel, though, so we're good. Anti-heal. 6 wins. I was gonna say 7 wins, but Deerwood plus defense, plus spikes, plus spike amulet, plus healing, plus max HP. Max HP doesn't scare me much because of the snowballs. Spikes do, though. Shield does. dead. Is that the first one that I've lost in overtime? I think so. 6 wins, 1 loss, which I expected this to go like 9 and 10. So we'll see. Not that scary. A lot of value on the board, though. Snowcake's interesting. And if they could have activated this, it would be good. Huh. 7 wins, 1 loss. 8 wins, 1 loss. It's a lot of value on the board. I don't know what they're doing, but it's fun. It's a lot of strong things. They're just all over the place. This dagger does some damage. This thing is being sped up. I don't even know what this thing does. That's okay. I don't need to know. This one, because they have a good amount of regen, how are they getting the regen? Who knows? This is giving Empower, it looks like. Maybe. But this eats the regen. Huh. I already forgot the number. 7 wins, 1 loss. Sure. Lots of frost. Wait, didn't I already play this one? Maybe. They do have a badger. 8 wins. 1 loss. Final battle. Wait, this is the one that destroys me. Not cool. Is this the one that destroys me? I think it was. I think that was the same person, though. We just wrapped around. So I'm still counting it as 1 loss. Yeah, we're seeing... Wait, no, this is a different Crossblade build. Crossblade Arrow. Wait, why do I never see Crossblade Arrow? Wait. Hide. Is Crossblade Arrow a real build? Not this one, but... it feels like it fits well with this. It would be good for having 3 weapons, which normally you only get to have 2 weapons on Arrow, or like 1 weapon. Like, could I do Crit Staff? Crossblades. Is that too much stamina? It wants mana, it wants stamina. You could speed up Crit Staff. You could get a weapon like Rapier up here. Rapier eats the luck to get the damage. Crossblades would want to speed up both of them. Give the 8 damage to the Rapier. Rapier's a quick weapon that uses very little stamina. This one costs 1 stamina. Ooh, crossblades. Why do I always go to Falcon Blade crossblades? I feel like this item wants 2 crossblades basically, but the second one unbuilt, because you want to put this one over here. It also just scales itself. Gain 1 damage and attack 4% faster on hit. With Red Orchid Collar, and with this, I feel like you could just do a 2-weapon build. Huh. Why don't I ever see crossblades with Piercing Arrow? Or do I just not pay attention? It feels like it would be strong. It feels like it could be very strong. All they had to do was rotate these 2 bags, and they could have sped up this oil lamp. They definitely could have had more speed bags on this weapon. They're not using their stamina, so speeding up this weapon would be huge. Interesting. So I think we won like 9 out of 10, basically. With 3 rapiers, which is kind of stupid, but kind of fun. I mean, normally you just do 1 rapier and snake. And 1 rapier and snake blows up enemies. It's amazing. You get this to go as fast as you can. You don't need this many buff refunds. You can. You don't need 3 toads. So instead, I could be doing 2 toads. You do want all of the cats. You do want like 2 or 3 dragons a lot of the time. But I would like gloves on this. I don't really need oil lamp. It's just about speeding up this 1 sword. But instead, we're speeding up 3 of them. Alright. Wait, no, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the other thing. Claymore number 4. Wait, that's a different build. That's Hammer Dagger, Snowcake. With Potion Bomb, and when they debuff, they gain armor, and they use heat to inflict frost, and gain armor. Most builds, frost is stronger against them, because most builds aren't drinking through stupid amounts of stamina, except Hammer. Hammer drinks through a lot of stamina, but they didn't. Why did they not drink through stamina? They did. It's that these potions activate and drink this and fill up their stamina. Still, they're not using that much. They only used 6 stamina. I guess I didn't use that much. I only used 3.1 because they don't have shields. 3.1 stamina feels very low. Damage dealt. It's good damage. My goal, like for a very strong build, is 100 damage a second by the end. So, strong build, but it has flaws. It would be better to take a slightly less strong build that has less flaws, like the stamina problem. Alright, for now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.